Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learning DSLR and we're up at Loveland, Colorado skiing, and it's cold. And I didn't bring any special equipment, so the microphone I'm using on the camera, no special filters, no nothing. And I'm with my friend Dave Besnette from DaveBesnette.com, helping me out, shooting some video. And what I'm trying to play around with today is picture styles. In a high-key environment where there's lots of snow, you got the contrast with the trees. So I'm trying the crooked path flat, the digital cinema, and the third one is Marvel low C, 2.3 low C. So I'm trying all three of them just to get an idea how it works in a real high key environment or high contrast environment. Since I noticed it didn't work very well before, I just want to try it out again. I guess that's the only way I'm going to learn is if I keep pushing myself. So just going to run through a few tests here. And all right, what I'm trying to do here is I understand the concept of why you'd shoot flat, because you can see into the shadows. For instance, if you use a standard picture style and inside the camera it's very contrasty and it crushes the blacks, you're not going to be able to see into the shadows very well. It's going to be just black and you're never going to be able to get anything back. So in certain situations you want to make sure that you've got that information, so you shoot flat and then you correct it later. But what I'm trying to get is, in what situations do you shoot flat? Because you need to shoot all the time. So in this situation where we were skiing yesterday, let me show you some footage. This is after I've color corrected already, this slow motion footage right here. And this is what it looked like before. So let me show you how I got to that point. And what I'm trying to find out, in these high key environments, and this snow that you see right here, it's totally clipped. So I exposed for the skin. I wasn't exposing for the trees or anything, but yeah, this is totally clipped. So that information is totally lost. So I'm trying to figure out what situations work really well. Maybe it's low lighting. I don't know, but I'm still toying around. All right, let's go ahead and fix this footage right here. So let's go ahead and throw on three-way color corrector. In fact, I'm going to throw it on there twice. I'll show you why in a sec. Let's grab sharpening, because the flat picture styles always flatten them too much or dull them down too much. And the other thing I'm going to do here is levels. I know you can do levels within the fast color corrector, but alright, so we'll click this. I've done slow motion on it. And then what I'm going to do is, in terms of order, sharpening on top, because it does affect some of the other stuff below it, levels. So sharpening, I'm just going to add quick 20. You'll see that in the glasses. Here, I'll turn it on and off again. You can see that difference. There's on, there's off, there's on. Levels, what I do here, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, but I'm going to crush the black. Doesn't seem to be any information right here. So I'm just going to bring that in a little bit. And I'm not going to do anything on the highs because, this is already clipped out. So I'm just going to say OK. In fact, I think I made it too dark. Hold on. And bring this down that way. Okay. So this is levels, that's before and that's after. Before and after. Okay, and I don't think I took any of the information away that I didn't need to. Alright, the first three-way color corrector what I'm going to do here is go to the secondary color corrector, pick his skin, his face, go back up here, go to mask, go down here, grab the plus sign, the little shadows. Let's go on the nose. Let's go to the forehead. Let's do under the nose a little bit. So it's affecting this tree over here, which I don't really care about too much because that's alright. Then I'll go down here to soften, and I'll soften that up a little bit so it's not a real hard edge to it. And so now I'm only affecting on this three-way color corrector And this doesn't really matter at this point, but it is the midtones. Now I'm only affecting what's in his face, and I can rotate here and you can see just the tree and his face are going to change. Oh, wicked witch. So now I'm gonna put it right about here. So now here is, that's before and that's after. So it adds a little blood into his skin because these flat picture styles can really take the blood out of the skin. Okay, and the next color corrector I'm going to do, again, I'm going to do, go to the secondary color corrector, click this, and I'm going to do some of the trees here. Let's pick some of the darker part of the tree, and let's go up and see this on the mask. Let's do another one real quick. Let's go right about here. Okay. So now what I want to do here, again, this part doesn't matter. Go back to composite, and I'm just going to punch the trees here a little bit, make them a little, because they were a lot greener than that. How about right about there? So okay, so if I drag here, this will be a lot easier to do it this way. Here is before, and there's after. There's before in slow motion, and here's actually after in real time. Before. So I think it really helps. The question is, do you really do it in a high key environment? I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. All right, talk to you guys later.